All right. And it looks like we are live. What is good? What is good? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who it is. Yours truly, Dr. Mike, back again, once again, with another classic live stream for you guys today. Of course, without being said, you should already know it is yours truly's birthday today. So I'm definitely spending a lot of time with my people and shit, just enjoying the day. And I decided to take a moment to come out and spend some time with my people. Of course, I can never leave you guys behind. Of course, I want you to share in the moment with me. Definitely want to share in this particular live stream with you guys. So, without further ado, I did buy myself a gift today. I'll probably put it in one of my videos coming up, maybe. I did buy me a gift today. I got me a customized hat made specifically for my channel and everything that I'm trying to accomplish in life. So it's definitely something I'll put in future videos. Right now, just woke up from a hell of a night. Got a headache, so you know how I do. I can't be drinking 9 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't feel like pouring up. But we definitely had a good night coming through last night, guys. It was a hell of a good time. Shout out to my man Derek, man. I appreciate you, my brother, as always, man. You ain't have to do it, but I'm happy that you did, man. And big salute to you, man. Happy to be in the building. But okay, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and get to it so that you guys understand the reason why we are here. Without further ado, I need to rip this one off like a band-aid. Big happy birthday. Dr. Mike is extremely satisfied. Happy to be here with my people, okay? Now, it may come as a surprise for you guys to understand why I hated celebrating my birthday in the Philippines. I know Rain Man knows, but Rain Man, keep your mouth shut, man. I'm gonna go ahead and tell the story because I know you know the reason why I would hate celebrating my birthday because you already said it. But let me tell you guys the story, or let me give you some insight if you don't know this. In the United States or in Western worlds, as far as I know, when you celebrate your birthdays, what normally happens? People take you out to eat, you get a gift and people take care of you, right? Like when you go out, it's your day. So when you're out with a group of people, normally the group of people pay for you. Correct me if I'm wrong. You go out, you have drinks, you share drinks, you pay for nothing because that is your special day. In the Philippines, this is quite the opposite. When in the Philippines on your birthday, you are the one paying for everybody to eat you're treating everybody. Now, again, this took me by shock. And of course, I'm the type of person, I'm like, man, look, I said, I feel like these motherfuckers trying to play me, right? Oh, because I'm the foreigner, they're going to try to get me for something. This was my thought process in the beginning. But then I talked to somebody that I trusted, and the way that it was explained to me was that, the way that Filipinos look at it, it's like your Thanksgiving to an extent. You understand? It's like you're giving thanks to, you're thankful for being alive another year. And in order for you to, pay your thanks and to share your blessings, that's when you take your friends out and stuff to eat. That's what they told me. And I was like, I guess that's probably true. But then again, I still was skeptical about the shit. So every year when I was in school, when my birthday came, I ain't say shit. But lo and behold, somebody who was a friend of mine on Facebook get that notification talk about it's Dr. Mike's birthday. Wish him a happy birthday. All of a sudden, this person yell out in class, "Hey, Mike, it's your birthday." I'm like, shit. Every eye in the classroom turn on you, say, "Hey, treat me. Let's go out. Let's do this, blah, blah, blah," right? And I'm like, man, I'm not able to do that shit. I got shit to do, blah, blah, blah. I was making up excuses and shit. But there was one time that I was included in the group of people that were being treated. So when it was my birthday, the person that treated me, I felt obligated to treat them back. You understand? So, but this is kind of what it is in the Philippine culture. It's basically ass backwards from the Western world. In the U.S. or in Western worlds, as far as I know, on your birthday, you get treated, you get the gifts, all of that stuff. In the Philippines, I think you could still get gifts for your birthday, but 9 times out of 10, with your classmates and stuff like that, they always come out talking about, oh, treat us, let's go do this, let's go do that. Now, this is some shit I'm not used to. Again, but as time went on and as time progressed, I started to understand the philosophies behind it and shit like that. And it kind of didn't bother me as much as time went on. But I'm telling you, when they first tried to hit me with that shit, I was not feeling it, bro. I was not feeling it at all. And I think that if you're not careful as a foreigner coming into the country, you may think that that is just a gesture for people trying to use you. And again, I can understand why you would feel that way because I felt that way time and time again. Like, oh, I feel like somebody's just trying to get something out of me or some shit because I'm the foreigner. But again, guys, that's not always the case. This is actually cultural. As in, even if you were the foreigner or a Filipino on your birthday, you do shit like that. And as time went on, instead of taking people out to eat, what I would do is on my birthday, I would just bring like a cake from like Red Ribbon and share it with my classmates. I mean, you pay like $4 or so for like 2 little small cakes and be done. Or you can go to the bakery and bring some bread or some shit and you guys can share that on your lunch break. So it's not as if you are required by law to treat them or take them out to somewhere grand or like to the Carinderias and pay for everybody. It's more or less like, you know, you're sharing your thank you by just bringing, something to the classroom or to share it with your people. So that's pretty much what the culture is all about. It is a sharing culture. It's a lot to get used to. Again, the first 2 years, I didn't like it. I did get carried away on one birthday, ended up spending more money than I thought that I would. And that was the time that I decided that I would never, ever, ever do that shit again. But if that was one of the reasons why I hated celebrating my birthday, because every time somebody knew it was your birthday, they come at you, and it seems like they're asking for a handout, but that's not quite true. Okay, they're not actually looking for a handout. What they're doing is they are trying to. I mean, it's cultural, so I want you to understand that. Don't let it get to your head and shit, and don't let you think that everybody's trying to play you because you're the foreigner, because they'll do that to their own too. All of my classmates got caught up in that shit. But, it's just if you have close friends, couple of them, 2 or 3 at a time, that's not bad. Go to a little Karen you get you a nice little, like what I used to do is I like lomi. I don't know if you guys know what lomi is. Lomi is like lomi is like a noodle dish. Is it lomi or is it mommy? I can't forget. It's like a thick noodle dish, man. That shit was delicious. But if you get a big bowl of that, you can share that amongst people and get some bread and shit. It's like breaking bread with your Filipino compadres, and it don't cost you that much. So again, guys, that was just my little FYI on why I hated celebrate my birthdays in the Philippines. But to be honest with you, man, I'm too damn old for this shit now. I'm enjoying my birthday today, guys. I had a good night yesterday. The video that I posted to you guys earlier, that was me and my young lady celebrating our shit together. Because actually, you guys may not know this, but me and my young lady share our birthday in the same month. Of course, we got anniversaries and monthsaries and shit like that. So we kind of celebrate everything all together because Dr. Mike is not about to celebrate every damn milestone separately. I'm not going to do my birthday, her birthday, anniversary. That's just too much shit. I said we just going to go to one place at one time and get the shit over with. All right. So that's why you saw the video today. It was a quick one. A lot of you guys were like, that's like a poor knockoff version of Fridays. I told you it's like a low budget version of Fridays. I think it's Philippine owned as far as I know, but the food is really good. The prices for the portion size, yeah, it's debatable, but they do have other meals that are definitely a little bit more on the expensive end, but they are good for two. But yeah, guys, that was my day today, man. I spent it with my lady. I can't talk about too much more after that, but yeah, man. And I appreciate everybody coming through and showing some love to the good doctor today. We got about 21 or 22 watching at this particular time. So I'm gonna go ahead and run to the chat. Just wanted to go ahead and get my thoughts out like I always do. So anybody here in the chat, man, 22, 23, y'all listening in, man, just go ahead and greet your boy happy birthday. Dr. Mike would highly appreciate that, no doubt. All you got to do is say happy birthday and make sure you get the likes up. Likes are free. I appreciate that. My man David Webb, as always, man, appreciate you, and I appreciate you being the first one to come through and show your boy some love. I know that the time check officially is about, didn't do my time checks, my apologies. It's about 9 and some change in the evening, probably about 9:15 or so p.m. time on the East Coast. Of course, that's 8 Central Time, 8 p.m. Of course, that is also on the West Coast. That's about 6 and some change and shit. So appreciate all you guys coming through and spending some time with the good doctor. I know it's the 16th, but of course, Saturday morning here on the 17th, turned up since 12 midnight, having the time of my life. All right. So my man David Webb, what's good with you, man? You asked me if I like Teddy P or Luther. I'm gonna go with Teddy Pendergrass on that one. I'm all about the open planes on the lady, man. Feel me on that one. And you know where the white women at. I think you know more than me. My man PT 3000. If I was good with you, my man Daniel. What's going on, family? Appreciate you coming through. HT, thank you for the birthday greet. And of course, my man PT, appreciate you. Michael Smith, as always, appreciate you coming through and showing some love. Rain, man, I see you, man. Appreciate you coming through and showing some love. Devontae, always a pleasure to have you guys with me. I appreciate the birthday greetings, guys. Oh, Pedro, I'm about to turn the hell up, man. My drink of choice right now is if you guys haven't tried this, you should try it. My favorite drink as of this particular moment in time is a Crown Apple. I love Crown Royal Apple, and I mix it with lemonade. That's just delicious. Crown Apple and lemonade or Crown Apple and cranberry juice. Oh shit, I love that shit. Rain, man, I wish I could buy myself a year supply of Robust, but they need to endorse me first. Terry Errors, I see you, family. Appreciate you coming through. Rainman says I'm cheap and don't want to pay for a night out on the town. No. The reason that yours truly doesn't do all that is because we do everything at home, man. If I want to turn up, I could just buy alcohol. We drink at home, man. My girl is not social. You got to understand something about Good Doctor right here. I'm gonna tell y'all some true shit. Mike is a non-social motherfucker. I love y'all because y'all good people and shit, and we talking shit. But like going to clubs and stuff where there's crowds, Mike don't do crowds at all. I do not do crowds. I hate crowds. I'll go to places if the ambiance is dope, a couple people here and there, but Mike don't do crowds. Fuck that shit. That's why I don't. That's why you never see your boy turning up out in the public and shit. It's just not me. You say I need to blow out for my birthday night out. I said, bruh, I said it's just the morning time, man. I said things could happen, but you know, the night before we just grab something to eat. Who knows what today brings, man? But I just enjoy spending time with my lady. Yeah, sharing your blessings, right, man? That's exactly what you have to do. Like that's Philippine culture, guys. Gotta understand, man. They share their blessings. Like it's just you happy being alive for another year or something like that. Yeah, Pedro, that is exactly what I'm saying, brother. You have to treat people on your birthday, Filipino style. It's Filipino style, man. My man John Jones, you crazy, man. He said his birthday last year was a group of 24 at Jack's Ridge, bro. You got, boy, you blowing dough, man. I wish I was around. That would have been a good, that would have been a definitely a good trip, man. But next time you celebrate, man, I'll definitely show up. I'll make sure I bring the bottle service, man, and we can get turned up for sure. He said, I'm gonna try with my Filipino friend here in the US. I don't know, man. If she's really down for that Philippine culture, she'll know what that means. Tell her on her birthday that she needs to treat you. Rona, thank you for the birthday greeting, of course. My man John Jones, I see you, man. Yeah. Michael Smith, I have to remember to turn off that notification bell because as soon as they get that damn notification on her Facebook talking about it's my birthday, everybody in the class looking at me and shit, and I be forgetting because that's just some shit I don't think about. But yeah, man, HT, you right, man. They do take their birthdays serious and shit, man. Like, dude, their birthdays is like another day of living. And when you go to a Philippine birthday party, if you've never been to a Filipino birthday party, let me give you a rundown. These are the requirements for a Filipino birthday party. Number one, Red Horse on deck. Never run out of Red Horse. I'm telling you, Red Horse on deck, that loud ass karaoke machine, and you got to have bar food. They could give a, oh, I'm sorry, and you got to have the lechon. Don't forget the lechon. Everybody knows Philippine birthday parties are specifically three things you'll find at a Filipino birthday party: lechon, the whole pig, karaoke, and Red Horse. They may settle for San Mig Light, but it's Red Horse all day long, man. For sure, man. No doubt. They think because we're American, we have to pay for everything. That's what I thought too, man. All right, HT, I hope you be hitting big, man. If you hit big, let me know. But yeah, man, enjoy your trip, bro. So, Pedro, if you already used to paying for everything, it's all good. But at least you know right now that they expect it, especially on your birthday. That's what I'm gonna tell you. We broke as hell, bro. Oh yeah, all of us is broke. We broke ass foreigners over here. Thank you, John, for the birthday greeting, man. He said, PT says 20 people watching, only 4 likes. Make sure y'all smash the like button. That's what's up, man. Come on, man. We got about 21 watching right now, man. Y'all make sure y'all say at least all you gotta do is say happy birthday and put a like on the video. That is all the good doctor asked for, and I'll be happy with that. I would definitely be happy with that. Yeah, Lomi and Mommy, those are noodle dishes. That's what I thought they were. But that's my good. Those are my shits, man. Shout out to my man Malcolm. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you showing some love to the good doctor today, man. Glad to see you guys in the building, my man, Mr. Wonderful. I appreciate you, family. I'm definitely gonna get a nice good breakfast this morning. Appreciate that, my brother. But man, celebrating my birthday in the Philippines was hit and miss, man. But here's what's real though. I did have some friends that were really cool about the entire situation. They ain't really asked me for nothing. So on my birthday, I didn't mind taking them out. I didn't mind doing something for them because they never asked me for shit. You know, when you have those group of Filipino, like, of course, there were girls, of course, but when you have a group of people that really, really like support you and they just cool to be around and stuff like that, you don't mind treating them because they're around whether you spend for them or not. Sometimes they even spend on you. I've had girls spend on me before for my birthday. I was like, what the fuck? Like that's just some shit I'm not used to. I'm not used to that. So when those days come around and somebody gets you a gift, I almost feel obligated to return the favor. So it's definitely something that I I highly enjoy. When somebody treats me instead of me being required to treat them all the time. But I'm just telling you, you should probably go ahead and get that out the way and know that on your birthday, nobody's looking to treat you. You're the one that needs to treat everybody, for sure. Hey man, Delvante Arnold, man, I appreciate you. You know what? Y'all want to see my hat? If you want to see my hat, I'll show you the hat I bought today, or the hat that I had made. If you guys want to see it, I'm not gonna turn my damn. Nope, I'll put it in the video. Because I just had me a hat made. It's a little something that'll be like part of the collection. My man Malcolm got customized hats. I be seeing my man with the MJB hats and shit. My hat's all ghetto and shit, but it's all good. But I appreciate you, Mr. Wonderful, man. I'm glad that you guys come through. Andy, always a pleasure to have you with me, my brother. That's what's up, Pedro, man. When you come in February, if your boy's still around, by all means, let's turn up, man. He said I mix it up with the green tea. Yeah, man, I heard that the green tea mix is dope. But Crown Apple is my shit. That is my drink of choice. I don't drink no other Crown. I might drink a regular Crown and Coke, but normally it's Crown Apple. That shit's delicious. I mix it with lemonade or I mix it with cranberry juice. Those are it. Crown Apple's like some sophisticated shit. I feel all refined as shit when I drink my Crown Apple, man. My man Daniel says I should get a lechon for my birthday. The problem is, who am I gonna share it with? I don't really have nobody to share it with. I could take it to my girl's house, but I ain't trying to do all that. Cause yo, I'm telling you, that pig gonna last me for a long time if I buy it. I got high blood pressure, yo. I started getting a headache when I had some pig yesterday. I had some pork dish, man. That shit started giving me a headache. That let me further know I need to lay off that shit. But yeah, man, I definitely enjoy spending time on my birthday, man. It's such a great experience. It's getting older, man. People think that I would be all angry and shit. You got people that don't want to talk about how old they are and shit. Man, I love getting old, bro. Cause I don't change. I mean, if you see, like I said, maybe y'all didn't see this though, but the video when I showed you guys just before I went to the not Bonifacio, no, in intramurals to renew my visa. You remember the video in the condo when I showed you my high school picture? If you guys ever watched that video, if you ever want to go back and check it out, it's the intramurals video. Just before I walked out the door, before I started the day to go out, I showed you guys a picture of what I look like in high school, and I haven't changed since. High school was fucking decade ago, man. So, me getting older is just another age, man. I mean, it's just another tick mark in the column, but your boy don't age that much, so I'm holding on to that forever. My favorite food in the Philippines, chicken curry. That's it. I love chicken curry. That's about it. Her name is, oh my God, I am not about to say your name, but that is so funny. I'm not, hold on. I'm not laughing at the name. Time out. I'm gonna say, baby, that is not funny. If that is your real name, if you are a real female and that's your real name, thank you for showing some love. I've never seen you before. I've never seen you, so I'm welcoming you to the Dr. Mike TV channel. I love the name. I hope y'all know what name I'm looking at. Please, it's a beautiful name, baby. My man PT says I would do that on our birthdays in the same month too. He said, I'm a tester. Hey, flip the switch, man. Tell her it's your birthday. My man Tony Towers, what's good with you, man? Rainman says Emperador Light. I've seen people mix Emperador, sorry, with iced tea, and that shit just sounds like it tastes bad. Fed up, I see you in the building. What's going on, man? I appreciate you coming through. Rainman says Emperador Light, Red Horse San Mig, Lechon for your birthday. Oh yeah, man. If you ain't got the beer on deck, man, ain't nobody giving a fuck about you. But I appreciate you coming through, Fed. I appreciate the birthday greeting. Rayman says, actually, lechon, spaghetti, and fried chicken for birthday parties. We love our spaghetti and fried chicken like black folks. Yeah, y'all do. Gotta have some fried chicken, man. It's a standard. Tony Towers, man, appreciate you coming through. Appreciate the birthday greeting. My man Tommy's Philippine journey. I see you coming all the way from North Carolina, my home state. Appreciate you showing some love to your brother. Always glad to have you guys in the building. Tony says, does the husband or boyfriend treat the wife or girlfriend? I guess they should, man. That's kind of a standard. I think your girl might get you a gift or something. I don't know. I don't know. My man Andy says, funny how Dr. Mike's voice goes in and out like Jimmy from South Park. We said that shit. My bad. My man SML, what's going on with you, man? Pedro, don't know my man Pedro donating to the Robust Donation Fund. I appreciate it. You know I need it. Y'all know I need that shit. That's a mandatory thing, especially on my birthday. If there's any time that I need Robust, if it's once a year, it's got to be on my birthday, man. I'm gonna turn up, man. I might need to pop 2 or 3 of them bitches tonight. But again, like I said, who knows where the night's gonna bring. I don't know if I'm gonna record anything tonight. I really just wanted to spend some time. But my man Pedro, appreciate you, my brother, 100%. My man John Bryan says, I'm celebrating Dr. Mike's birthday at my mom's house. Salmon, potato, and broccoli, delicious. Hey, man, make sure you save a plate for the good doctor, man. I need a plate too. That sounds really good, matter of fact. That sounds actually delicious. I need to get up on my veggies and shit. I've always liked broccoli, but appreciate you coming through and showing some love. My man, Mr. MMA fam, what's good with your family? Appreciate you coming through and showing some love. Andy, you actually missed HT. HT about to go turn up at the casino. So he says so. Ain't nobody gonna get up with him tonight. He came through and spotted a little bit, and I'm glad that he came through and showed his love, but he's about to go gamble it up, man. Terry says, what's my name? What's her name again? I didn't see it. Whose name? Oh, you didn't see the name earlier? See, I don't want to type it in the chat because it's kind of fucked up. Because if it's a real name, the way that I was picturing it in my head, matter of fact, I'll say hi. I love that name. I said, thank you for the birthday greeting. Because it was quick. I was like, I didn't know what to say when I saw it. I was like, what? I was like, because I didn't know how to say it. I didn't know how to say it. I didn't want to get it wrong. And when I read it, I was like, I was about to say it, and then I stopped myself. I mean, I didn't know how to say it. I swear to God, you know what I wanted to say, but I couldn't say that. So I'm sorry if I'm laughing at somebody's name. I appreciate you coming through. It was a beautiful name. I just didn't know how to say it, so I didn't say it because the way that it came out, I kind of felt like that might have been the name. But thank you for coming through and sharing your birthday greeting with me. Boy, AC always making them truck videos, man. He be killing it though. That's my boy. MMA fans shoveling snow, man. I feel your pain, brother. I do. I heard it's getting cold in North Carolina, man. All my people is crying about the weather out there. So yeah, I can't complain, man. Hot ass weather in the Philippines definitely makes you love life. Liz, I appreciate you. She says, may the joy that you have spread in the past come back to you on this day. Wishing you a very happy birthday. Thank you, Liz. Always a pleasure to have you here with me. I told you, Mr. Wonderful, that name, very unique, bro. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, I didn't know how to say it. I didn't. Liz, I could not say the name. I know it's very easy, John Bryan, to pronounce. I just kind of felt like it wasn't in my best interest to say the name out like that. I was a little bit taken back. That's when you heard me laughing, and I'm not laughing at the name. It's just the way that it sounds in my head. It's the it's the way I want to say it, but I can't say it because that shit got me feeling uncomfortable. This shit got me feeling a certain kind of way. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys coming through and showing some love to the good doctor today. Definitely gonna get me some Crown Apple later. Enjoy the evening with my peoples. I might go to a lounge later. I don't know exactly what's on my list of things to do, but any place that I go, it's it's gonna be a good time, man. Because Dr. Mike knows how to turn up, and show out when the time is right. And I only do that shit about once a year. I'm getting too old for that shit. Mr. Wonderful said we all laughing in our heads. I'm sorry, I had to laugh out loud, but I swear to God, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it in a disrespectful way. That's why when I started laughing, I was like, bruh. I was like, is that really how to say the name? That's why I said, nah, I'm just gonna skip it. But thank you for the birthday greeting. I appreciate it 100%. Can somebody check and see if that's actually a real channel, please? Because I don't have time to do it. Because if I click out of it, I'm not going to be able to read the chat. But can somebody check that real channel, please? Can somebody check and see if that's an actual channel? I would love. I'm just, I'm just curious, man. On my birthday of all days, man. I appreciate the love, man. And that shit got me thinking about what I want for my birthday. Matter of fact, that shit done got me. Nah, John Bryan, I do not believe that that's Filipino. I think it might be Korean, maybe. Might be Korean. But you gotta ask. See, Liz is number 14, guys, man. I see we got 20 watching. Let's get these likes up for the good doctor, man. I don't ask much for my people. Just get the likes up for your boy. Whether you're on your way in or on your way out, Dr. Mike would highly appreciate that. Truly, truly would. My man John Bryan says, Dr. Mike, do you like going to the city where your old house is, or do you prefer to hang out in the downtown area? Um, I love my old house because nobody bothered me out there. Nobody wanted to travel that far to come see me. So, I like spending time on my old crib. But for me, as I get older, and since the house is no longer there for me, I have no reason to go out that far anymore. So kicking it in the downtown area, everything is so convenient for me. And since I've been here this time, it's just so different because I'm used to making that travel back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But now, you know what I'm saying? If I want to go somewhere, like if I want to go to the movie, I don't have to plan an hour or an hour and 30 minutes ahead of schedule for me to go downtown and get where I need to be and go somewhere. Now it's like shit, the mall is just up the street, the mall is just around the corner. So, the convenience of everything being only 5 minutes away is absolutely fantastic. But the peacefulness, the tranquility, the fact that nobody really bothered me, nobody came out to my space, that really is one thing that I do miss. But if I have to go that far out of town just to go somewhere, I don't want to do that shit no more. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Yes, Terry, make sure you subscribe for me. The Wallace Life. What's going on, Priya family? Appreciate you coming through and showing some love. Y'all say it's no content. That's cool. Oh, yes, Mr. Wonderful. I'm sipping on a bottle of Crown, but I'm very specific about the Crown that I drink. It's specifically Crown Apple and lemonade, or Crown Apple and cranberry juice. I cannot do anything other than Crown Apple, lemonade, or Crown Apple and cranberry. If I do a regular Crown, I'll do a regular Crown with Coke, or I'll do a Crown vanilla with Coke. It kind of sounds like a Coke float. I don't know if you guys used to drink Coke floats with Coke and vanilla ice cream and shit like that, but it's just the grown up adult version of it. So I'll do a Crown and vanilla, a Crown vanilla and Coke, or just a regular Crown and Coke. But that's my drink of choice, man. I'm sophisticated in this bitch. Or it's a glass of red wine with my lady at dinner. So it's pretty much all. That's my standard, man. I don't really jump around and try shit, but I do like Jägermeisters though. Like when you turning up at the club, I'll do a Jaeger bomb. That shit's pretty dope too. If you don't know what Jägermeister is, it's that shit that come in a green bottle. That shit look like ugly shit, and it's like licorice flavor, and I mix it with Red Bull. So I do uh that type shit too. It just depends, man. Crown over here is almost the same as it is in the U.S. Um I forget how much they paid for this shit. It was a little. It was, of course, it was over 1,000 because I got the big bottle and shit. So yeah, it's about over 1,000. Don't know if I'm not even gonna finish all this shit, so I might end up just giving it away to somebody, because I don't really drink like that. Normally, I'll get like the small bottles and shit. I like the little bottles because with the little bottles you could just pour it in and be good. But in the Philippines, they don't have the little shot bottles like they do in the United States, or at least if they do have them, I haven't seen them. But you could go to the American Business College, aka the what do you call it? The American Business College, the ABC store. That's what we call it here in North Carolina. Whenever I'm back home, that's what they call it, the American Business College. But you can go there, right? And you can get like the little shot bottles, and the little shot bottles cost you like $2.99 translated in pesos. That's like 150 pesos, right? So you just get what you get and be done with it. But here you got to buy the bottle, and I had to buy the bottle if I wanted it. So to consume it, it's gonna take a while. I'll probably end up sharing it with some friends and stuff. I don't know about y'all, but the company you keep, you know what I'm saying, depending on who you keep around you, if they like to drink, definitely make sure that you soften the drink with a lot of something fruity, because girls like to drink fruity drinks. You know what I'm saying? They're not really into that hard shit. So what I'll do is I'll mix it with like the lemonade and the cranberry. I'll just give them a little bit more. But ain't nothing like having a girl tipsy on your birthday, man. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Back in my single days when Mike celebrated his birthdays, that's some shit I just couldn't tell y'all about. Those are some stories I'm gonna take to the grave. When you single and celebrating your birthday, man, and you got some alcohol at the crib, and you got company over, shit is going down, man. And I swear I can't. There's some things that a man can't talk about, but Crown is definitely my drink of choice. I love it, and I owe that to my brother actually, man. Shout out to my big bro, man. He drank Crown Apple a lot, and I started drinking it because he drank it. Peer pressure. No difference, man. It was all peer pressure, but definitely, man, it was definitely a good time though. But Mr. Wonderful, like you said, man, a bottle of Crown probably costs about a little over 1,000 pesos. I can't remember exactly. Uh, John Bryan asked, "Do I like Davao del Norte?" I like all parts of Davao. Davao del Norte is a little bit safer, in my opinion. Just in my opinion, it's a little bit safer than Davao del Sur, near where Terrell was, where my house is, going that way. I think it's a little bit safer going up that way. That's Panabo and Tagum and then Butaran, Compostela Valley, going towards Surigao del Sur, where my girl is from. So we used to make that trip quite often. I loved going that way. I didn't really feel like I was in an unsafe space, but I also like going to Cagayan de Oro. I'm not gonna lie. Miss Reality comment hurt. I love going to Cagayan de Oro. I will tell you that from the bottom of my heart. Cagayan is definitely a place that I recommend a foreigner visit. Okay, to me, it's like Davao. There's a little bit more to do. I do agree, but Cagayan de Oro, the trip there is so worth it. I mean, it's like an 8-hour bus ride though, or a 5-hour van ride. But the bus rides and the van rides are so cool because they always stop in this one place called Buda, Buda, and Buda, it's like the coldest place in Davao. Like it's like real chill. If you ever wanted to have a little bit of cold weather amongst all this hot, humid shit that the Philippines has to offer, I would recommend you stop in Buda, because Buda is like it's almost on top of the mountain a little bit. It's like real chill. Not a lot to do. Now, if you're gonna go there, you gotta have a group of people, somebody you can enjoy your time with. Sit there on top of the mountain, and just chill. You go to these little seasonal houses and shit, and just have the time of your life. So, you know, making the trip there, the sights and sounds that you see, definitely worth it for sure, no doubt. But Davao del Norte is not dangerous in my opinion. The times that I've traveled, and yes, I do like it. I do like it. Like I said, I like all parts of Davao because all parts of Davao have something to offer you. You can get gunfire and bullets flying past your head over there, North and South Cotabato, Zamboanga, going over in those areas. Go surfing in Siargao, which is just barely a part of the island, but it's still here. So, I mean, it's definitely something that Davao has a lot to offer, man. I know some people don't like it. I've heard some videos of some people not liking Davao. Kind of had me laughing and shit, but I was like, man, you know, I can honestly say that I didn't have a lot of great experiences in Cebu when I went there. I didn't have great experiences in Cebu, and sometimes my Manila trips weren't all that fantastic either, man. You know, it just depends on your mindset and what you're looking for. You know, sometimes girls ain't just gonna jump the gun because you're a foreigner, and that was what I had to go through as well, man. I was like, man, this shit too damn hard for me. So sometimes you just quit, unfortunately. But I didn't quit on one young lady, so I'm straight. My man Michael Smith says, I've always done root beer and ice cream, the vanilla with a touch of cinnamon. Touche, man. I gotta try that. I've never done, actually, I have done root beer and ice cream, but at the time I didn't have a good taste for root beer. So, I mean, now my taste preference has changed a little bit, so I'm willing to accept it, but I will definitely try the root beer ice cream. That might be a little birthday celebration for myself. They got some A&W at the SNR in the Philippines. So yeah, it is A&W. Yeah, root beer. Get me some of that. Courvoisier, you're the ladies' man. Hey man, Courvoisier is definitely a lady's dream. Oh man, Mr. Wonderful, old school Mike got some stories, man. I wish I could tap my shit. I wish that I could. Goddamn, Mike, oh shit. Is it happening? Did I get somebody pregnant? Oh shit. Mike's about to be a daddy, yo. Oh shit. Damn, do I get a congratulations, a thumbs up or something? Since when did I get somebody pregnant? Shit. Guys, do you hear that? I'm about to be a daddy. Oh shit. Didn't see that coming. Your birthday surprises just keep coming, guys. Do I get a congratulations on that? I said I was looking at SML said I was looking at Bay's videos his latest videos, and he said he's been trying to link up with you but can't contact me. He's got my email and I got his. The thing is, honestly, the whole Love and Life in the Philippines is definitely something that I do wish could have gone on, but you know, right now I feel like Jay's mindset, you know, he's like I said, he said he's gonna be busy. You seen it, he heard it, you heard it himself. You know, he's gonna be busy doing his live streams, he's gonna be out and stuff, so he's not gonna really have time to really sit around and do the live streams. Respect that, that's 100% cool. But I think right now, the way that I see it, his mindset is on Colombia. You know, his mindset is what mine was before I came to the Philippines. I had content that I wanted to put out, but everything about what I was doing was everything that I wanted to do for my new videos coming up. So I think he's focused on his upcoming trip, and he's going to do his live streams like he does. But the Love and Life in the Philippines, I'm not sure. Like he said, I'm just not sure if that's something that's going to come about, because we both have to link up and our times both have to be compatible. If he's out and I'm home, that shit not gonna work. If I'm out and he's home, it's just not gonna work. So, it's unfortunate, but I'm telling you, those Love and Life in the Philippine videos are definitely gonna be classics. All right. And I hope that he put them in a playlist. I think he did. So they're always gonna be timeless, guys. Those videos are always gonna be there. So, I wish him all the best of luck, man. And I hope he has some bomb ass Colombian videos. I'm definitely gonna want to see what he's got going on over there, and I'll definitely be one of the first people to ask for an interview, after he's been there for a while, so I can get his whole, experience on whether he, what's good. Do you prefer living in Colombia over the Philippines? I want to be able to get in touch with him and make those videos happen. So, I'm all for it. So, much love and much respect to him, and I wish him the best in everything that he does from here on out. No doubts. So somebody said I done got them pregnant, bro. Told you, man. Dr. Mike about to be a daddy. Hey, can you give me your email address or something so that I can contact you so that we can figure this out? I need to know what's going on. That baby gonna be black as hell too. Shit, I'm fucking with y'all. It might be a little Korean baby with some curly hair. I like that. I ain't never hooked up with no Korean chick. That scares me. But all right, guys, man, we're just celebrating our birthdays. I'm celebrating my birthday, guys. Just chopping it up, having some fun with you guys. John Jones, you're right. Buda is definitely a very, very beautiful spot. It's something that I would definitely recommend you guys check out. Fed Up, you have a great night, sir. Hope you enjoy your evening. Smooth Riff says, have a red horse on me. Happy birthday. Oh, yeah, man. Mike gonna turn up tonight, man. A red horse and like San Mig, they ain't too expensive. So, I don't know if I'm gonna make it on later on tonight. I had wanted to, but I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to make it happen. But Terry said, I don't think you can get pregnant that way. Bruh, if she said it, man, I just want to know what happened. How did that happen? I mean, I need to know when. You do realize I never get away from my young lady, okay? I'm telling you, when I'm with her, I'm with her. She don't let me go nowhere by myself half the time. So, I mean, I have to be a smooth criminal, a ninja, or some shit about it before I can, be able to get away. But I don't think I'm not that good. Terry Edwards says, have a book written and only release it as a biography after I die. Yeah, I should give it to my attorney and then tell him as soon as it's good to go, here's the soft copy and here's a hardbound copy, release it on Amazon.com. It'll be in what do you call it? It'll be a monument or a dedication or an in memory of for my videos and shit. Yeah, that could be dope, man. But I'm good. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Wonderful. I'm telling you, man, let the man do his thing. I respect every decision that man makes with what he wants to do. I mean, sometimes you don't want to put your shit, you don't want to put everything that you do in your life on camera. That's the one thing about YouTube. I love what I do. This is fun for me. This is enjoyable for me. Do I record myself 24/7? No, because I don't even want a camera in my face 24/7. I'm going to be as real with you guys as you hear me talking to you now. And I'm going to be real with you guys on or off camera. Anybody who's ever met me, like I said, I keep the same energy because I have to. I don't want nobody to say, oh, Dr. Mike is like this when he records his videos. But when I met him, he just didn't seem like a cool person. I said, nah, same energy I give you here, same energy you're going to get when you meet me in person. And that's just, there's no way of getting around it. I want everybody to understand that I got nothing but respect for y'all. And that's what you're gonna get. So, like I said, he's been on YouTube for a while. And I think once you get on YouTube for a while and you kind of feel like everything that you want to cover has been covered, and there's not too much more for you to say as far as the Philippines is concerned. Like I said, man, I think he's enjoying his last few months. No need to put out any videos if he doesn't want to. He still will do videos, of course. I do believe that is probable, but he ain't really gonna he probably ain't gonna turn up, or show out and do too many content videos that much before he leaves, because I think his mindset is on what he gonna do when he get to Medellin. That's a whole different realm. No different than me, man. If I was on my way to someplace new, I'm not gonna say that I would check out, but I would definitely be ready to film what I want to show you guys the next time around. So that's what's up. And yeah, Mr. Wonderful, Dr. might love the kids. Shit, telling you, man, I swear to God, if my babies come out looking like my girl, we're gonna have some cute babies. Facts. I'm telling you, bro. If my babies come out looking like my girl, I think I'm in a good space. Facts. If they come out looking like me, shit, I wouldn't be. I don't know how happy I'd be about that. I don't think I'm ugly. I just think she's prettier. I just think she's prettier than me. So yeah, guys. Again, man, I see we got 16 watching. I appreciate all you guys coming through and showing some love to the good doctor today. If you guys have any questions you want to ask me on my birthday, by all means, please feel free. I'm here to answer questions too. I know this isn't really a open question live stream or anything like that. It's just me celebrating my birthday and me giving my thanks to you guys. Honestly, I want to thank you. You guys are the greatest gift that a man can have for his birthday. An audience that's willing to listen, an audience that's willing to participate, an audience that's willing to support the videos, an audience that's willing to be a part of the family and love being part of the family. You know what I'm saying? I've had some people check out. I've had some people that don't come around anymore, and I respect that. Everybody's entitled to do as they please. You're not required by law to say, "Oh, if you mess with me, you got to mess with me for life, and you can't mess with anybody else." That's bullshit. I want you guys to come in, and I want you to enjoy yourselves here. If you're not happy, I understand. You can check out, and some people have, but with the people that still continue to rock with me, the people that know that Dr. Mike's going to deliver every single time. If I haven't delivered every single time, I absolutely apologize. But every time I go live, I try my best to deliver my best content that I possibly can. I damn sure try to deliver the best content that I can when it comes to my videos, because you guys deserve the best of me 100% of the time. Okay. Like I said, today's video, we just wanted to have a nice little a little eatery day. I showed you guys a little restaurant that I like to frequent. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. But again, man, until the day that I no longer want to do this shit, I'm gonna keep doing it. And I don't see that happening anytime soon, because I feel like as long as there are questions that need to be answered, if there's a video for it, I'll point you to the video. If there's not a video for it, it'll either be a live stream or I will make a video specifically for you, especially if I believe that it will be to the benefit of the masses. Again, I try to cover topics in a more interesting way than most people that you'll ever hear. I try to come at it with a different perspective. I definitely enjoy the way that you guys bring a fresh set of eyes to many situations. I know a lot of people like to think that I have a bias to the Philippines, but in all fairness, in all honesty, I do believe that I do talk about the country, and even when it's bad. Okay, I have no problem talking about the bad of the country. We're human. And you've seen it in videos. Everybody knows the Philippines is a third world country. I mean, that's the perception. So I definitely want to make sure that I show you the best of me, and I want to make sure I give you guys the best of me. Yeah, like I said, man, Terry, he's on to the next one, man. I feel like I said, when you check out, you check out. You just gonna coast the rest of these months. Then you're gonna get that content ready, and you're gonna come back full swing. And that's what people like. I mean, everybody likes a comeback story. I'm not saying he ever left, but everybody likes something new. And I know he gonna probably bring that same energy that he had when he first came to the Philippines the first time. That's what's up. Mr. Wonderful, man, I'm gonna turn up for you, family. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna make sure I pull one up for you. No doubt. And I appreciate you coming through, bro. And I appreciate you and all you do for the channel, my brother. You stay blessed. My man Tony says, where is Big B's Cafe located? Big B's is in Abriza Mall and also in SM Davao. They have two Big B's. I think they have another one that's a standalone place. I'm just not sure if it's still open. They used to have one over there near SM Lanang, just across the street near Damosa. They used to have a Big B's over there, but I'm not sure if it's still open. But for sure, SM Davao, not SM Lanang, and also Abriza Mall. Those are the places in Davao that they have them. But I think somebody told me they have them in like Cebu or Manila. I didn't know that. I really thought it was just in Davao, but stupid me. Yeah, I didn't think, like I said, I didn't think that I had a bias, but some people say that I do have a bias. And I'm like, I talk about the bad. I mean, I see the way that I talk about the bad may not be in bad manners. Like I won't say, "Oh, this is effed up," or "This is bullshit," and this person is like this, or they're low and all that shit. I won't go that far, but I definitely believe that I try my best to provide a honest perspective, good or bad. So, you know, oh, I'm sorry, you're right though, Terry. I do only have a bias when it comes to Davao. You're right, man. I'm sorry. I do. Davao's my shit, man. And I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna take Davao to the grave with me. I'm gonna let that city love me. But I am very honest with my perception of Davao. I love it. Me. Ako. Me. I love it. But for me, I'm not against telling you guys the truth about Davao City. There's not a lot to do if you don't know where to go. Like you can't just go to Davao City and fall into the city like you would Manila, like where every time you turn around there's always something to do. That shit's not gonna happen. You can't go to Davao and think it's gonna be like Manila. You can't go to Davao and think it's gonna be like Cebu. But if you know where to go and you know who to talk to, yours truly, I can definitely point you in the right direction of places to see and places to go. Like I said, you ain't gonna get a whole bunch of shit like you will in Manila, but I promise you this: you're gonna have a fucking fantastic time. Trust me when I tell you. Believe that. Abriza Mall from any farms or ranches far because Abriza Mall is towards the heart of the city. JP Laurel is damn near the heart of the city. So yep, that's pretty much it. From Abriza Mall from farms, there's not too many farms. No, yeah, because the way that Davao City is set up, the city part where everything is happening, they have areas outside of it. So the nearest farm is probably like 50, maybe 60 kilometers outside of the city, like going towards outside of the city in each direction. So, you're not going to find farms on every corner for sure. My man Tony says, did my fiance give me a birthday breakfast in bed? She cooked for me, man. She cooked for me already. I don't do breakfast in bed because I'm a messy eater and I don't want no ants in the bed. So she made me breakfast and said, boy, you better get up and eat this shit before it get cold. That's my lady for me, boy. Gotta love it. She said, boy, you better get your ass up here and eat this. She don't say it like that, but she was like, you gotta get up and eat it before it gets cold. I'm like, yeah, I know. But that's her way of getting me out of bed, because if you feed me in bed, I'm just gonna roll over and go back to sleep, and that's just some bullshit. So we definitely enjoy each other's company, man. And she definitely cooks breakfast for me. She gonna make me dinner tonight, I'm sure. And we'll probably just watch some Netflix and chill for sure. And I mean that literally. We're gonna actually watch Netflix and we're actually gonna chill. Not what it means in the universal urban slang means to hook up. Cause I don't necessarily have to do that anymore. It's kind of like automatic. You know how it is in relationships, man. But yeah, that's what we do. But yeah, man, I had a great breakfast, man. She likes bacon and eggs and pancakes. Love that. Some good shit. That was breakfast. I don't know what I want for dinner. I don't know what I want for dinner. We'll probably go out for dinner. Maybe we'll go watch a movie or some shit. I don't know. That's kind of how life is for us, man. We just kind of wing it. we truly do. Like my girl said, we are not the most exciting couple. We are not. But we have fun, man. We enjoy it. And I mean, if she ever wanted to go out and do some shit, she knows I'll take her wherever she wanna go. But that's what she got her birthday for. Like I said, it's Mike's day today. So everything I want to do, we're gonna do. So that's what's up. Shout out to my man Tread Travels. What's going on with your family? Appreciate you coming through and showing some love to the good doctor today. I appreciate you coming through and blessing me with your presence on my birthday. I appreciate all of you guys who came through and shared some greetings, man. It was definitely worth it to come on. And I'm gonna stay on for probably just a little while longer, kick it with you guys. See if you guys have any questions. You may not have any. But hey, man, I'll be here for a minute just to converse with my people, because when I turn up for my birthday, don't expect to see me live for nah, you probably see me live. Not maybe not the night, but I might do Sunday morning. It just depends. Maybe Sunday or Monday. I don't know. Fuck me, man. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, Tread Travels, man, appreciate you coming through, showing some love to the good doctor today, no doubt. Terry says, Dr. Mike, have you taken on having a kid with a Filipina but having to be in the States? No, what's your take? I'm sorry. What's your take on having a kid with a Filipina but having to be in the United States? Well, here's the real deal, Holyfield, for yours truly. I always told my girl, if we was gonna have kids, my kid will be an American citizen. So I would hope that I would have kids on U.S. soil. Okay, so I want my kid to be American. I don't want to do all the paperwork and try to file for dual citizenship unless I plan on bringing my child back to the Philippines. And we might work that out down the line, but that's nothing that's really on my list of things to do. But if I'm gonna have a kid, I want my child to be American. I want my child to be American first. No disrespect to the Philippines. I just would want my child to have an American passport. off the bat. I don't want to have to file for that. I don't want to have to do the paperwork. I don't want to have to prove DNA testing that that's my child. You feel me? I don't want to have to go through all that shit. I know people who've been through it. So I'm all for it. Like I said, I've always wanted me some half-breed babies, man. That was always on my list of things to do. Cause I always wondered what my kids would look like with my lady. I've always thought about that. So it's not something that's not far-fetched. I mean, Dr. Mike might make some cute babies, man. I don't know. I think about it. I mean, like I said, if they look a lot like my chick, oh, we good, man. We're gonna be golden. But if they look like me, I don't know, bruh. I really don't know. True that. My man John Bryan says, "What is Buhangen like?" Buhangen. Well, that's where the airport's located. Um, Buhangen is not really anything interesting. It's not like a specific like special place because it's just like still part of Davao, so it looks like Davao. So it's not like there's anything special about it. I mean, it's where the airport's located, but other than that, I think it doesn't flood a lot there, but the traffic in Buhangen gets really bad during a part of the day that I don't really like traveling, like towards the 5-6 o'clock in the evening part. But it's kind of like the area where I used to live because you can be far away from people depending on what part of Buhangen you live in, Cabantian or fuck, what's that other place? Some of those other areas that are back there, they like off the beaten path type shit. So yeah, it's definitely a dope spot. I mean, like I said, it's no different than looking at Davao in its essence. It's nothing different than that. My man Tread Travels showing me love all the way from Canada. What's going on, man? He says, and soon to be retired in the Philippines. Glad I found a brother streaming with thumbs up and sub. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming through and showing some love, man. I hope you enjoyed the channel. If you ever want to catch any of my old videos, if you just want to get the Philippine videos specifically, just go to the playlist area and type in Philippines Relived. Enjoy, man. We got over 50 videos in that area and in that particular playlist, and more to come, man. So I appreciate you coming through and showing some love. Like I said, we got a low number tonight, man, but I'm probably gonna turn it up and give you guys a hell of a topic tomorrow. I've already been planning that one out. If I feel like coming on, I'll definitely give you guys something to work with so that you guys can enjoy. So my man Smooth Riff says, "You are a blessed man, Dr. Mike." I truly feel like I am, brother. I truly feel like I am. I live my dream. I live my dream in the Philippines. And even if I went back home, you know what? I still have my videos and all the memories that I've had with this particular trip, man. I wouldn't trade this shit in for the world. I've done what I wanted to do. I've accomplished that. And eventually Dr. Mike's going to be on to something new, man. I'm going to be able to show you guys something else, something totally different. So, I want you guys to make sure you stay tuned to the channel, man. You never know where we're going to go from here. Like I said, I still got my Philippine content to cover. I still want to make sure that I give all of my brothers, I don't care what color you are still a brother to me. Brothers of melanin or not. I want to make sure that I give you guys all the information that you rightfully deserve. I want to make sure that I leave no stone unturned. Even if I go to another area, I want to make sure that the Philippines and everything that I know about it and everything that I could give you guys is in the video. Because like my man says, the stuff is timeless. This shit ain't gonna never go out of style. Anybody who's coming to the Philippines and they want to see an African-American kid who grew up here, who lived that life, who did the college, who did all this shit, come back and, do it all over again. Not college, but to live that life. I want you guys to be able to have that content to live off of forever. Trust me, because I know when it's all said and done, and maybe I'm somewhere else, maybe I'm going to want to watch my Philippine videos because I'm going to miss it. Trust me, when I go back home, I guarantee I'm going to be wanting to watch my old Philippine shit. So this is definitely something that I do for myself, therapeutic for myself. I want you to understand that this is for me too. But it's definitely for you guys because I never want to ever leave you guys without something to remember the good Dr. Ba. I don't care what it takes. So the channel will live on, people. Regardless where we are. My man Tony says, I enjoyed waking up on my birthday singing the Campbell Soup song. Bro, you tripping, but it just sounds like fun though. I was over here singing the Sandman song, Mr. Sandman, bring me a tree. Dum 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 dum. I woke up singing that shit this morning. I thought that was pretty cool. Terry Edwards says if you have a kid with a Filipino, that kid can come visit you in the States. That kid can't visit you without having that US passport. So if you have a kid in the Philippines, you got to go through the process of getting that DNA test, that social security number, and also that passport. Once she gets that, she can come with you. But let's say, for example, that you're not married to the young lady. Of course, that's when the DNA is necessary. Let's say you have no plans on bringing that young lady with you to the United States, or the lady you got pregnant, if it's not your girlfriend or your fiance or whatever, and you just want to bring the baby, might be skeptical. They will never ever separate that child from the mother until the age of 7. So I've heard. You got to stay with that. The mother will stay with the child until the age of 7. Of course, breastfeeding and proper raising and all of that stuff. But once it comes down to it, and the baby is 7 years old, the father can't take control from that point if the father lives in the United States. And of course, if you are the father, 9 times out of 10, not going to say all the time, but 9 times out of 10, you can provide a better life for that child. So for that woman to try to take you to court and show that she's a better parent than you is probably not likely to happen. But you definitely want to make sure you prepare yourself and cover yourself on all bases, because the last thing you want to do is have this whole custody issue with the mom and stuff like that. So make sure you cover your bases and stuff like that, and that kid can come to see you in the United States, for extended periods of time. Make sure the mother signs a paper in front of a lawyer that says, I'm willing to allow my child to go, and I'm not going to fight for custody. I'm not going to fight my husband or my boyfriend or the person who was the father of my kids, you know to keep him from being able to take her to the US. Got to make sure you cover your bases, because they favor Filipinas in most cases. So, you definitely got to make sure you take care of yourself on that front. My man Tread Travel said he's been married to a beautiful Filipina for 24 years. Congratulations to you. He says no children with her. I said I did have a daughter while in military service. She's a police sergeant right now. Congratulations, man. I mean, depending on what you feel like in life, man, you can have a kid with her if you still feel like it. If you just want to enjoy being in a relationship, I prefer just enjoying being in a relationship, man. Sometimes you don't need kids. Hell, I considered adoption. I talked to my girl about it. I was like, would you ever consider adopting? She said, yeah, we can think about it. I always thought it'd be cool to have a little Asian baby, man. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, man, we talk about a bunch of things though. So even if I don't have kids of my own, that would not be for lack of trying. But even if I don't come out with any, yeah, we'll figure out a way around it if we really want kids. My man Trent Knight, what's good with your family? Appreciate you coming through and showing some love to the good doctor today. Appreciate the birthday greeting. And I hope that I do see many, many more, man. I want to be on this earth for a long time. I want to be able to service this YouTube community for a long time with my bullshit. I truly do. My man Trez says a child whom is a minor can get a clearance to come to the USA, but clearly documentation is needed. Birth, as in birth, father's record, mother's name, date of birth. Yes. And actually, the father's name needs to be on that child's birth certificate. They will not, I repeat, will not let you take that child if your name is not on that child birth certificate. Trust me. I know people going through it, man. Dre Travis says, Mike, I do have a strictly Philippines channel that promotes Philippines, but I would rather not plug it. Found you on this account. Okay. I mean, hey man, I would love to check it out. If you want to, I mean, you can promote it if you want to. I have zero problem with that. But if you want to send it to me in like an email or something, man, by all means, send me an email so I can, check it out, or send me the link to it. I'll subscribe to it. If you feel like putting yourself out there, I wouldn't have no problem checking you out, brother. Don't worry about it. I do not. I am not a Flickr member. I am not. Sorry about that. Cause I never had a reason to get on Flickr. I've heard about it, but I never used it. Hey Jenny, thank you for coming through. She says, I want to wish you all the love and happiness in the world, all of which you deserve. Happy birthday and God bless. Thank you very much, Jenny. Appreciate you coming through from wherever you are in the world today. I appreciate you as always. I appreciate everybody who come through and show some love to the good doctor today. My man Tread Travel says he's 57, man. Dr. Mike is 31. Nayunden. I just turned 31 today, bruh. That is who I is. Yeah. So I'm a grown ass man and old as shit. I feel like somebody granddaddy. I feel old, but you know what? Thank God my girl's still young, man. I got time to think about if I want kids or not and all that stuff. Like I said on her channel, man. Like I said, I'm still a selfish person. I admit it. You know, I still want a lot for me, and I still want a lot for me and my relationship before I think about settling down. I still want to travel. I still want to do things, and I feel like kids will complicate that. I don't want nothing to complicate my shit. Even though old girl told me earlier that I'm the father of her baby. Y'all heard that shit. I got, I gotta go ahead and get that DNA test done. Make sure that I really am or I am really not. And I gotta make sure that the good doctor come through. Make sure he clean bill of health, and I gotta make sure that if she really is pregnant, that is not my child. I am not the father. Oh, I'm gonna take that ass to Maury Povich. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my ass back to the U.S. and I'm gonna go to Maury Povich. I thought that they might have a Philippine version of Maury Povich, but they don't. I want to go to the Maury Povich show and get the DNA test, and I want the DNA test to tell me that I am definitively the father. That'd be the greatest birthday gift of all. Nah, I wouldn't be. I'd be tripping like a mug. Mhm. We had Irish, Dutch, Jewish, Austrian, and German. Father would say we had World War III. We would have World War III at the super table. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, adoption's dope, man. I mean, there's kids out there who need families, man, no doubt. If that was an option, if that was my only option, I would consider it. All right, bro. I'm gonna check out your channel as soon as the live is over. I'll go over there and make sure I subscribe. I already took a screenshot of it so that I can make sure I check it out soon as the live stream is over. All right. Yeah, man. Go ahead, Tread. You good? My man Swift says happy C day. Doc from Cali. That's what's up, family. Appreciate you coming through, showing that Cali love, man. Appreciate all my brothers over there on the West Coast showing some love. I know I got some people down in the ATL, a couple people here in the Philippines with yours truly, a couple people repping over there on the East Coast, where it's nice and warm and chilly over there on my side of town. But thank you very much for coming through and showing some love to the good doctor. He highly appreciates it. Next thing I'm going to ask you guys, make sure you get the likes up on the video so that y'all can make sure that show some love to the good doctor and say, you know what, for your birthday, I'll give you a like this time. Even if you don't like me, put a like on the video, man. All right. John Bryan says, Maury Povich says, Dr. Mike, you are the father. The audience goes crazy. Dr. Mike's run backstage in tears, talk about my life is over. Or he can say, Dr. Mike, you are not the father, and then I run around the stage and I be like, I told you that baby ain't mine. I told you that baby ain't mine. I told you that. Yeah, huh? Y'all thought I was playing, huh? Y'all thought I was a deadbeat daddy. Yeah, I'm gonna be one of them type of dudes running around dapping everybody in the crowd and shit. The girl gonna run back in tears. I thought it was his. I thought it was his. And then of course you know how Maury do. She be like, okay, I think I know who it is this time. She be having 6 baby daddies show up on the channel, and don't none of them be the father. Oh, Maury Povich, boy, he's a man after my own heart, because I love scandalous motherfucking people, man. That shit makes for good TV, and that's all his show has been lately, man. You Are the Father videos and shit. Oh shit! Oh yeah, Michael do a backflip into a split, bro. I'm gonna be dapping the boys in the audience talking about, yeah, I told you that baby ain't mine. I told you she full of that shit, son. Yeah, I'm gonna be losing my shit, man, for sure. But I'm telling you, That Maury Povich shit, I love it, man. I could watch that religiously, and that's my guilty pleasure. Y'all like the 90 Day Fiance and all of that fuckery. Give me Maury Povich, okay? It was Jerry Springer back in the day. Y'all remember Jerry Springer in the 90s? He had all of that fuckery too. And then Maury Povich took over, and Maury Povich is the king of the fuckery when it comes to DNA testing and all of that stuff. You know, old boy Steve, who used to be the security guard on Jerry Springer, got his own little show now, but it ain't all that great. But Jerry Springer started it off, and he made bank, man. I was jealous of how much money Jerry Springer made in that time frame. That motherfucker had videos out on VHS of all of his fuckery. Then you got my man Maury Povich, who shut it down. Maury Povich was that dude. Everybody know Maury Povich is that dude. And then I don't know who it is now. I think Maury Povich is not really like, I don't even know if he comes on anymore, but I love me some Maury Povich, man. That shit be killing me. My man Tommy says maybe she be like that one day. That one lady that had like 15 different guys DNA tested and none of them were the baby. Yeah, and then she run backstage and say, yeah, I think I know who it is this time. She bring back on 6 dudes and none of them is the baby. Oh, she be making herself look like shit. Sometimes I feel like that stuff be staged though. I really do feel like that's some stage shit. But I love it, man. I can watch the buffoonery all day long. And unfortunately, it would happen to be people of my own melanin. Most of the time, it's black people acting stupid, but I'm over it because I don't associate with that crowd of people. That is not me. But when they do have some lady that comes from a different cultural background than my own, and they have some fuckery shit, I'd be just as happy. I'd be like, yes, finally. I said it ain't just us now. So, I definitely enjoy my Maury Povich, man. It's a guilty sin, but I deal with it, but it's definitely something to watch when entertainment is needed. Terry, you stupid, man. Yeah, if her name is what it is, she ain't getting pregnant. Maybe she thinks that if she swallows, it'll grow in her stomach. You remember how back in the day, I don't know if your parents or your grandparents ever told you this, but you remember how, I don't know if y'all did this, but my people used to tell me that if you swallow watermelon seeds, you could grow a watermelon in your stomach. Maybe she thinks it's the exact same process. Just maybe. Maybe she thinks that. All right, Philippines, the beautiful. I'll definitely check you out, bro. He says, thanks, man. So glad I have a positive-minded channel. It seems very well grounded. Yeah, man, we ain't on no bullshit over here, man. We have too much fun. He said, there's a Maury Povich show in the Philippines. It's called My In-Laws. Oh, I've never heard of that. Is that on like TV5 or something? Every time I watch TV in the Philippines, it's on ABS-CBN, I don't watch no other channel. Any other Philippine channel, TV5, GMA. I don't watch that shit. They don't play that shit in the house, bro. They don't play that shit in the house. When I be at my girl crib, it's ABS-CBN. When we be kicking it at the house, if it's Philippine stuff, it's ABS-CBN. I don't watch no GMA or no TV5. So if it's on any of those other channels, I would probably have to trip and fall all over that shit by accident because I ain't gonna be watching it on purpose. Oh man. But I love my fuckery, man. I do. I can't get enough of it, man. That is just something you can't get. Can't get it. You can't beat it with a stick, man. My man John Bryan says, I saw one woman go on there and 5 guys tested negative. Dang, how many guys she slept with and doesn't know who the father is. Yes, and then she'll bring 5 more guys on the show, and none of them are the father either. I'm telling you, bro. That shit is just disappointing. That's almost sad. I'm like, man, you just need to stay away because you know how bad you look right now. All them dudes up there looking at each other and shit, they dapping each other, and I'm telling you, they be giving bro hugs even if they don't even know each other because they already know that they was dealing with a very, very scandalous chick, promiscuous by nature. Y'all would call them hoes, but I like to be a little bit more refined in my definition of women. Don't call them whores. You call them the promiscuous women of the night, the ones that are scandalous by nature. I'm telling you, man, that shit can't get no better than that, man. Yeah, you're right, man. He's Philippine the Beautiful, man. My man says Jerry Springer. He said, but not much. He said, but not much times when Geraldo got hit in the nose with a chair. Oh yeah, man, that got fucked up, man, and it was too much, man. Sometimes I can't get enough of it. Right. Steve does have his own show, man. It's weak, but hey, man, a check is a check, bro, and I'll take that check, man. I'll take that check anytime. That daytime money, that scandalous fuckery money. Oh man, you can't beat that. You remember back in the day, like they used to have the Luke. I mean, I'm sorry, most of my people who are not African American may not know who Uncle Luke is, but you know he used to have these videos out. Like Uncle Luke, he was the black version of the guy who did Girls Going Wild. Okay, so imagine Girls Going Wild, Steve Francis. You remember the videotapes with girls pulling up their shirts and stuff? But this guy that I'm talking about, he was like the African American version of that guy. So, you know, that was like what we grew up on. This is like the early 90s. People who used to sell these videotapes. Even though Steve Francis, ain't he like bankrupt or some shit? But you know, it's just different, man. But that's the type of shit that we used to grow up on. Then again, you can never get enough of it, so I'm all over it. Dysfunction is what makes this shit funny. Hey, my man BK's in the building. What's going on, man? Happy beer day to the good doctor. Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming through and showing some love. I might have to drink a Jägermeister in your honor, aka you're gonna have to roll one for me, or you're gonna have to save me some edibles. I think I've been wanting some edibles lately. You got some edibles, man? Because I ain't gonna smoke one. That's against my religion. But I'll eat some edibles, boy. You know, fat people like to eat. But you got some brownies for me, man. I'll definitely take that. Make sure you hold them down for me, because I'm gonna come through and give me something. I just fucking with you, but appreciate you, my brother. As always, BK. Appreciate you coming through, showing some love. He said, "Is there any urban type of women in the Philippines, Swift?" Yeah, there are, and these types of women, I know a girl that was specifically like this. When you say urban, she had this whole hip hop vibe about her. You know, she liked hip hop music. She knew back in the day, she used to sing all the 50 Cent songs. So that's how long I've known her, man. She used to sing when 50 Cent was popular. I think it was Many Men. She used to sing that song, and she used to love In the Club and shit. You know, that's a long ass time ago. So yeah, there are a couple of women who have this urban mentality. You know, they like hip hop music and black people and shit. So yeah, you get those types of women here. I'm not gonna say that they are common, but yeah, they're here. He said, Dr. Mike, there's a new show on GMA called Cyber Prosty. What time does it come on, man? Because I don't never watch that shit. That's the problem, man. I really don't. Philippines the beautiful. It is always the dog catcher. Somebody been over there. It's the dog catcher or the milkman. Milkman, probably. Dr. Mike should do a Philippines version of the Mario Povich show with Filipinos and foreigners. Oh man, I'd make a killing, but they wouldn't want to put me on TV. And they would not want to put my ass on TV. I'll be killing it. PT, you know about that Uncle Luke, man. I'm telling you, that was like the black version of Steve Francis, boy. Uncle Luke, man. I still got my Uncle Luke VHS tapes, man. I supported that shit. I really did. Man, I can't. I mean, I want to get up in there and do some Filipino fuckery, but they look at me like, look at this black guy over here trying to make us Filipinos look bad because they sleep with foreigners. Look at him. You know, they won't want to put me on TV doing no shit like that. Terry Edwards says that's what make it great. Anything can happen, and that's raw and cut and great TV. You're true. I'm telling you, bro. I need me some brownies, man. I need me some edibles. Shit. I'll do edibles, bro. I just won't smoke nothing. Shit. Man, Uncle Luke, man, that was the king of Florida right there, bro. Told you, I still got my Uncle Luke VHS tapes, man. I used to think that shit was so cool. I used to, growing up, man, I used to watch Uncle Luke. I think I was in middle school, man. I used to think Uncle Luke was the shit. John Bryan, you crazy. Shit. Y'all be killing me with y'all shit. Mm. Just enjoying life. Guys, I'm gonna get to the comments in a minute. I gotta check something out. All right, bet. John Brown, you are never gonna let that one go, are you? I couldn't get over it myself. I thought that was the best name I ever heard in my life. I swear to God, bro. That was the greatest name on God's green earth. But again, guys, man, we're just celebrating the birthday morning of Dr. Mike TV. Glad you guys came through. Again, I was originally talking about one of the main reasons why I hated celebrating my birthday in the Philippines. That's because as a foreigner, you are expected to treat on your birthday and not get treated. Again, when it comes to my birthday, I'm selfish as hell, ladies and gentlemen. I want all the shit. I want all that. That's mine. But unfortunately, those things don't actually happen like that in the Philippines. Quite the opposite. You got to share your blessings. You got to share, you know, you got to share and be happy that you are alive for another year or so. That's kind of how that game works. All right. So I think I'm gonna close it out, guys. I hope we're doing very well today. I'm not gonna keep you guys on very long. I'm probably gonna go out and enjoy the day. I might even go to that like Liz told me about this place over near Victoria Plaza in Davao City. It's like a place to get it is a foot massage place, but you know how you stick the feet in the water and the little fishies be over there eating the dead skin off your feet or some shit. She said they got one of those in Davao, and I'm thinking about going to check it out. I don't think that's a good idea, but I might do it. I just might do it. My man says, Dr. Mike, how many nephews and nieces does your girlfriend have? None, because my girlfriend is the oldest. My girlfriend is the oldest. All of her sisters are younger than her. She has a sister that is 18. She has a sister that is 16 and one that's 15. So yeah, she don't have no nieces and nephews. She got a younger brother, man. He's got a serious girlfriend. I bet you he'll get his girl knocked up before me and her get before we have kids. So who knows how long it'll be before I have nieces and nephews. But we don't have any, man. I just got 3 younger sisters and 1 younger brother on her side. That's all we got. Terry Edwards says, thanks for treating us with a live stream on your birthday, man. I appreciate all of you guys coming through because y'all damn sure didn't have to. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all with the good doctor today, and I am 100% satisfied with that. You said I'm going to retire one way in the Philippines in 44 days, man. All right, man. We will see you here. You heard what's not safe, man. Yeah, she got a young family, man. My girl's the oldest. Trent, I see what you said, man, but nobody put it on. My bad, G. But yeah, that Uncle Luke shit was the greatest. That was some good stuff. And that was exactly what they used to say in the videos. Negro Socks at Oriental, I heard it was really dope. If you've never been to Mindanao, you'll have a great time. Oh, Tommy, great question, my brother. You asked me how is the VA here in the Philippines. It's a great place to go to get things done. I'll tell you right now. Some things that would take you months or years to take care of in the United States, you can come here and get that done in a couple of months. VA meetings. If you need to go to the clinics and stuff like that, they'll check you out. Definitely a good place to get started when it comes to working on your percentages. If you want to get to that 100% mark or whatever percentage of disability that you have, definitely a good place to get started. It may take time. People like to drag their feet, but as long as you're on top of them, things to get done. It can be relatively busy there because there is a large retired military community in Manila where the VA is located. But I'm telling you, it's worth it down the line, depending on what you're looking to get out of it. They have great Philippine hospitals in Manila. You got the Philippine Heart Clinic or PCA or PHC, I think, Philippine Heart Clinic or something like that. Makati Medical, great hospitals here. If you really need to get something done, and of course, you got to make sure the VA pays for it. So don't do anything without making sure that you're covered 100% on all surgeries or any type of major things to get done. And you should be good to go, man. But they do have some great hospitals here, and they definitely got a great VA clinic. Again, they might be slow and dragging their feet, but it's nothing like having to take care of things here in the United States where they be sending you away, and there's not a lot for you to be able to get done. So definitely cool with that. I'm telling you, man, my pops is retired military. Shout out to all of my veterans and whatnot. Veterans Day was a minute ago, but I'm still saluting you guys, military, all one big salute to you and thank you for your service. By all means, you are welcome here on the Dr. Mike TV channel. All of my brothers are in the military. My uncles, father, grandfather, both sides. I mean, they run. I mean, I come from a military family, so I got nothing but love for my soldiers. So much love to you guys. But the VA clinic, they do pretty well out here for sure. Oh, Tommy, you already at 100? Shit. That's what I'm talking about, man. So now all you need to do is just come here and make sure that you bring your records, okay? Make sure that you bring your records because I don't want them to have to try to find you in the system and they not be able to take care of you or treat you on things that you need to be treated on. So just make sure that you have all of your VA records with you. Anything that they need to know, it's better to go ahead and bring it with you, have it on file. That way that they can go ahead and file that shit into their system and have it updated for Philippine standard. What you have in the US and what you have in the Philippines, two different things. So they'll definitely want to make sure that they can update you so that they can treat you properly for anything that you may need. For yeah, you just make sure you bring your stuff with you. The VA in the US sucks ass, man. I'm telling you. No disrespect to the United States, it's a great country, whatever, but the VA in the Philippines, man, it's never really too busy. You just got to go at the right times, of course. I mean, there is a large veteran community here in the Philippines, but it's never really busy like it would be in the United States, of course. So yeah, I mean, you got to make sure that you get your stuff taken care of, man. They got a great facility here. It's only in Manila, so you got to make sure that when you do have VA issues or situations, you got to make sure that you get those taken care of in Manila. That's it. But you should make sure that you guys are taken care of for sure. Hey, your wife's a nurse too, man. My girl's a nurse, so how about that? Yeah, if I ever get sick, she probably just stand over me and look at me crazy like she don't know what to do though. But it's all in love, man. Mm. Oh yeah, it takes about 3 months to see a doctor. You might be able to get that done in a few weeks. You just got to come through, set it up, tell them you need this. Make sure you stay on top of them. Call them and make sure that your appointments are moved up and ready to go. And they'll normally take care of you guys here in all of my vets and whatnot. They normally take care of you faster than you would in the United States. That's what I will say. Normally faster than seeing somebody in the United States, no doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been fun. It has been a great moment kicking it with you guys today. I'm pretty sure you guys have better things to be doing right now. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out. But you know what I do before I always leave? I make sure that I shout out everybody who's come through and showed some love, especially on this particular day. It is a lot special, a lot more special to me to shout you guys out because you came through and spent a little bit of time with the good doctor today on his very, very special day. All right. So you guys make sure that you leave a like on the way in or on the way out of this particular live stream. I'm gonna make sure that I show love to everybody who needs it and everybody who definitely deserves it. And I need to make sure that I touch everybody in the most inappropriate way humanly possible. So please wait for me to do so, okay? Roselle, I appreciate you coming through. Thank you for always being a supporter of the channel, even if it is silently. I appreciate you and all you do. My man Philippines the Beautiful, give me a name so that I can shout you out by name. I would love to do that. My man Tommy, appreciate you coming through, showing love all the way from the great state of North Carolina. John Bryan, always a pleasure, my brother. Trent Knight, I see you, man. They kind of got your comment, but I saw it and I appreciate you coming through and showing some love to the good doctor. My man PT, Mr. 3005, always showing love, man. Always a pleasure to have you in the building. Make sure you stay blessed. Mr. Estoriaje, appreciate you coming through. As always, BK, my brother from another, man. I appreciate you coming through and showing some love. Terry Edwards, always a pleasure. My man Swift, showing me some love from Cali, man. Appreciate you coming through and spending some time. Always a pleasure to have you in the building. Who else we got in the building? I gotta make sure I shout you all. I know I got Terry, my man Tread Travels. I know this is your secondary channel, but thank you for coming through. Jenny Cruz, always a pleasure to have you in the building. Rain Man, appreciate you coming through and spending some time, man. I know you can go ahead and get back to work now if you got some work to take care of. My man Tony Towers, hashtag Team Davao City in this bitch. Much love to you, my brother. Um, who else we got? Mr. Smooth Wrist himself. Always a pleasure, and thank you for blessing me with your presence here on the channel. Much love to you, my brother. Uh Fed up. I know he's out now, but thank you for coming through, Mr. Wonderful. I appreciate you coming through and showing some love, man. Thank you for, hooking your boy up today, man. He is highly appreciative of that. And I appreciate you, my brother. As always, John Jones, hashtag Team Davao in the building. What's going on with you? I know the young lady who said I got her pregnant. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you, Mr. SML. Appreciate you coming through and showing some love, man. Michael Smith, as always, brother. Appreciate you being a part of the channel. Appreciate you being here. The Wallace Life, thank you for the greeting. Liz, always best in attendance whenever she makes it in. Always a pleasure to have you here, Liz. Thank you for the birthday greeting. Appreciate you. Who else did I miss, guys? I'm coming through. My man, MMA fan, appreciate you as always. Hope you get out of that snow and get your ass to the Philippines sometime soon, my brother. For sure. Andy, is always a pleasure, my brother. My man Pedro, donating to the Robust Fund. We always need some donations for the Robust Fund. Whenever the supply gets a little low, I might have to holler at y'all. I might need some help. I can't even say that shit with a straight face, but always a pleasure, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Like I said, Mr. Wonderful, appreciate you, G. My man Derek F, man, always a pleasure, man. Always supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you coming through and showing some love. My man Malcolm was with us. My boy Daniel was here. Appreciate you, Malcolm. I'm gonna try that Crown Royal with the green tea, man. That sounds pretty. That Crown Royal apple with the green tea. I just might try that one. That sounds good. My man Devontae, appreciate you, Rona. Always a pleasure. Miss Reality Comment Hurts. I forgot what you told me your name is, but thank you for coming through. I'm gonna get them all, man. I'm gonna touch you guys inappropriately before I get out of here. My man Ace T, my brother from another, man. Appreciate you coming through and showing some love, family. Paul Young, what's good with you, bro? Always, and thank you for the birthday greeting. Like I said, my boy Derek, and I think I touched them all, man. My boy David Webb, as always, man. It's been a pleasure having you guys in the building with yours truly, man. And I'm glad that you guys are officially a part of the family. This channel will not be anything without you. I want you to understand that. But this shit here is nothing without you. So I'm glad that you guys come through and hear me rant and rave. I'll probably try to come on and bring you alive maybe in the next, I don't know, probably day. I'll probably drop another one. But my man said his name is John. Okay, appreciate you, John. And I gotta be more specific because I got John Bryan, I got regular John. All right, got a lot of Johns here, but I appreciate you, my brother. Welcome yourself to the channel. As always, my man John Bryan says, Dr. Mike, be alert, stay safe, don't get distracted on them streets. Yeah, they ain't gonna catch me lacking in these streets, man. I can't let it happen. That's why when Dr. Mike drinks to get drunk, it is at his house, never in public. With that being said, did I get everybody? Reading last comments. Always, my man Bruiser01, thank you for showing love to the good doctor today. Again, man, I appreciate you guys. My man said, Dr. Mike, what do they have at Crocodile Park besides crocodiles? Other animals. I've been to Crocodile Park once, man. It's not really worth it to me, but they do got crocodiles, but yeah, it's not really all that. It's not really all that, but yeah. All right, guys, I think that I'm done. I definitely think that I touched everyone in the most inappropriate way humanly possible. You know how Dr. Mike does. And I do this for a living. And with that being said, when next time I come to you guys, I got a hell of a topic for you guys. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. This one's probably going to get me about 40 or 50 viewers at a time because this is definitely one of those topics that a lot of people may be interested in talking about, getting their feelings out about. So we will be back to our regularly scheduled programming really soon. All right. So Dr. Mike is going to go ahead and call it tonight, and we're going to be good to go. And with that being said, Dr. Mike is officially out. At least Nako Paalam, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.